In northern Africa lies a place so vast it can be seen from space. A land of extremes, burning heat by day, freezing cold by night. A world where survival itself feels impossible. But this is only the Sahara of today, because hidden beneath these endless sands is the memory of another world. A world of rivers, of forests, of cities. A world we are only just beginning to rediscover. To understand the Green Sahara, we must first understand the forces that created it. Earth is not static. It moves, it tilts, it wobbles. One of these movements, known as, controls how sunlight is distributed across the planet. Around 11,000 years ago, these cycles intensified the African monsoon. Rain clouds pushed far north, deep into the Sahara, and when the rains came, they didn't just fall, they transformed everything. This period is known as and it turned the Sahara into something almost unimaginable. Satellite evidence and geological records reveal a massive body of water called once one of the largest lakes on Earth. River systems stretching across what are now barren sands, vegetation dense enough to support entire ecosystems. Imagine hippos swimming where dunes now stand, elephants crossing grassy plains, humans walking beside rivers that no longer exist. This was not a marginal environment. It was a center of life. With water came opportunity, and with opportunity came innovation. Human groups across the Sahara began to settle near lakes and rivers, develop fishing and hunting technologies, create pottery and symbolic art. Rock art scattered across the Sahara still depicts cattle herding ceremonial gatherings, wildlife long extinct in the region. These are not random drawings. They are records of a lost civilization. Deep in the Egyptian desert lies. At first glance, it seems like nothing more than scattered stones. But beneath the surface lies something extraordinary. Dating back to around 7,500 BCE, Nabta reveals planned settlement structures, deep wells engineered for long-term water storage, organized social systems. But its greatest mystery lies in its stones. Carefully arranged megaliths appear to align with celestial bodies. Some researchers argue this could represent early astronomical tracking, seasonal calendars linked to rainfall cycles, ritual or ceremonial spaces. If confirmed, this would predate monuments like and rival the sophistication of later ancient structures. For early Saharan societies, the sky was more than beauty. It was survival. The movement of stars could predict seasonal rains, animal migrations, agricultural cycles. This connection between sky and earth may have shaped belief systems, and possibly influenced later civilizations, including where astronomy became central to religion and architecture. In Niger, another remarkable site tells a deeply human story. Once a lakeside settlement, Gobero reveals generations of inhabitants living over thousands of years, burials showing care, ritual, and emotional connection, evidence of diet, health, and adaptation. One grave shows a woman and two children buried together, their bodies arranged as if in an eternal embrace. This is not just archaeology. It is human history preserved in sand. But the forces that created the Green Sahara would not last forever. Gradually, the monsoon weakened. Rainfall declined. The land began to dry. What had once been fertile became fragile, and then it began to collapse. As the Sahara transformed into desert, one civilization refused to disappear. Living in what is now Libya, they engineered survival itself. They built fortified cities hidden in the desert, trade networks connecting sub-Saharan Africa to the Mediterranean, underground irrigation systems called fogaras. These tunnels tapped into fossil water, allowing agriculture to continue in a dying environment. Recent satellite imagery has uncovered entire urban networks buried beneath sand, roads, fields, and settlements invisible to the naked eye. This was not a marginal culture. It was a desert civilization at its peak. Eventually, adaptation was no longer enough. Water sources disappeared. Communities were forced to move. Many migrated toward the life-giving waters of Here, new civilizations emerged. And some researchers suggest that these migrants carried agricultural knowledge, cultural traditions, early astronomical understanding, possibly influencing the rise of... The connection is still debated, but the timeline is undeniable. For centuries, the Sahara concealed its past, but today, technology is changing everything. Using satellite radar capable of penetrating sand, remote sensing technologies, advanced archaeological methods, scientists are uncovering buried river valleys stretching hundreds of kilometers, ancient lake beds, entire settlement networks hidden beneath dunes. The Sahara is no longer silent. It is beginning to speak. The story of the Green Sahara is more than history. It is a warning, a reminder that environments can change not slowly over millions of years, but within the lifespan of human societies. A thriving ecosystem became a desert. Civilizations adapted, migrated, or disappeared. The Sahara is not empty. It is layered with memory. Beneath every dune may lie a forgotten river, a hidden city, a lost civilization. And as the sands continue to shift, the past is slowly rising again.